I just really, to be honest with you, I just want to get in the conversation real quick because I've been seeing it on X, and I've been seeing all the females respond. But what y'all think? Because it was a really conversation. It's like a bedroom talk kind of conversation. The question was, what is the better position? OG like back shots or the one laying down? What like fellas?
Okay,
Like
okay.
what you think? Because what y'all think? Because me personally, I mean, I'm not against either one, but it just depends on how deep we into the night. Because sometimes once you get to the laying down, okay, I know we about to this about to be the end of the show. We about to go. This about to be the end. But when that thing up, that thing up. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all thinking, bro?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. I gotta go to back shots.
The OG way, the OG way. Back
I gotta go OG, man. It's
That's
just
it.
old faithful. It every time, bro.
Oh, reliable.
Oh, reliable, boy.
Oh, reliable.
So,
but it's man, I'm telling you.
I got my answer. I'm just saving. I'm gonna let Melly.
Oh yeah,
Pat.
Pat got.
It just depends on the situation. It always depends on the situation. Like you said, like
I was thinking that
too. Night, I can't. I'm be honest with you. I don't choose favorites. You know what I'm saying? Like whichever one I'm feeling in the moment, and whichever one she feeling. Huh? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what's most important. I can't sit here and say I like have a favorite one. My favorite one is the whole act itself. It don't matter to me.
So, the whole hype. No, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. That was a good political answer.
It was. I ain't trying to hold no feelings. We'll bring that out of Mel because Mel, he always be like, he's
a diplomat.
You know, I ain't gonna let you know what's going in my bedroom.
You right. One of those Cooley.
He answered every question like a politician.
Cooley gave us an old nigga OG answer.
He straight up told you. He said, "Hey,
I like Old Faithful there. I like
just get some missionary with a little bit of goddamn rug on it.
Turn around.
I'll give you 3 positions: back shot, missionary, and head. That's all we're gonna get for the night."
You see how they keep trying to continue this agenda of me being old?
Nigga, let me
see pushing the agenda hard.
The real. All right. Now look, nigga, them back shots, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can have fun, you can grab the legs and shit. Sometimes, you know what I mean, grab them arms, put them around.
Yeah, pass your toxic.
You know what I'm saying? You can really get fun in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? She might reach back.
I know where this going.
Reach back, do some things. But I will say the lay down, it kind of like sometimes, like my first few times doing it, I had to, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Because you think about it, like you put a lot of pressure on that person, like laying on another human being. You know what I'm saying? But then you go to the Twitter streets, ain't nothing like.
You just gotta perfect the technique, my brother.
The women are like, ain't nothing like having that 200 pressed across their back. Ain't nothing like having that 190 or a man or bare feeling to just, you know what I'm saying, pressed on them. And I'm like, wow, you know, that's actually
women love pressure. Women love pressure.
I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? They would. They just all the way. I mean, of course, personally, over time, you know what I'm saying? Like I just do it because you know what I'm saying, we get good reactions from
right.
You know what I mean? But I didn't know it was one of those like things they might say in the group chat. You know what I mean? Like
it's crazy you say that. I didn't know niggas are out here not niggas ain't doing the moves based off of the reactions of the ladies. I didn't know niggas.
Talk about it.
That's
talk
true.
about
That's
it.
true.
That's talk about it.
Yeah, to your point.
Doing it, and they just doing the action. I'm like, bro, you ain't listening. Like,
what's the response?
You just there get yours on the whole time.
It could be to your point. It could be something again. Like I said, I'm not knowing if I'm doing something wrong here, or if she really like. But her reaction is telling me, oh yeah, nah, this the one. Oh yeah, nah, this yeah. Because hey, when we go there, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the end of the scene. You understand?
You know what?
I can't start here.
I got the answer to the question.
No. I'm not. If I'm starting there, I'm finishing there.
Dependent because of how
because the way that goes. What Pluto
for the female, for the woman? You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about.
So you gotta be there. You gotta be in there for the ladies, though. You gotta be there for the ladies.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
As the fellas, you gotta be there for the ladies. Like it's a 1-2 dance and everything, but the 1-2 dance ain't cool if that one person.
Hey, listen, teamwork make the dream work. Teamwork make the dream work.
If it's my lady,
takes two to tango.
Takes two to tango.
If it's my lady and it's your lady, you know what I'm saying? Then absolutely, positively, 75, 80% of the time. Sometimes you still got to get yours real quick, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
But if it ain't really my lady and we just vibing, you know what I'm saying? This just might be a link up or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. Depending on the vibe, bro, I got to get these rocks off real quick and we going to call that a day.
This is my policy. If you're a random, you get the number one combo. You get the number one. You get the Dave single. You don't get the whole menu.
You get the Dave
I ain't say all
you
of
get
that.
a single. Yeah, you get a single.
If our vibe,
you get the basic package.
If your vibe equates to that, then yeah, it's gonna be that.
No, I think the reason why I say this because you don't want a random to be a potential stalker. I'm saying.
You don't get the VIP pack.
So I give out.
Hey,
this is me though. I'm sorry.
If I hit it one more time, if I hit it again, just know that shit was hitting for something. You understand me? So that's why you do the whole thing. Because you might want that. If that shit hit for something, I want that stuff.
If I'm plotting, I see your point. If I'm plotting on, you know what I mean? Yeah. But if it's just a one-off, whatever.
Yeah. You do your thing.
You gonna get regular, the basic package.
You do your thing.
Economy package.
We go about our way. You know what I'm saying?
We giving out economy packages.
You ain't gotta sit here and make. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know, that's where I used to go wrong as a young man, as a young individual. You know what I'm saying? And my college roommate had to come over there and tell me one night, you know, bro, I figured out it's really your fault. You out here giving them boyfriend. You can't give women boyfriend. Women, you can't give men girlfriend. It's certain things that.
No, you know what? Back that up.
Has to be
sometimes you could give a girlfriend or you could give boyfriend. But one thing for certain, if you ain't plotting that to make this thing official, you can't be giving husband and wife. You can't be giving.
But you know what be messing me up? You think you giving boyfriend, but you really giving husband. That's what I'm saying.
You can't. So like if you prime example, you can't sit there because it's a sports podcast and we're gonna get into that.
Let's get into it.
Every single time y'all meet up, it can't always be game 7. You giving your all to win game 7. Yeah. That can't always be game 7.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If you wasn't plotting on going the long distance every time, guess what? If you give game 7 on the first time y'all meet, she's expecting game 7 every single time now.
Exactly.
Especially if you're not plotting to make this a long distance thing, a long term.
With that, you can make it a good All-Star game.
Yeah, you can make it a good All-Star game.
2007, 2009 All-Star game. You coming out
here? That's not bad.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't even really want to get into a playoff game off night one. I'm gonna tell you, and if I'm not planning to make this nothing more, because I ain't trying to see the series with you.
He said this is an in-season tournament game.
You see what I'm saying? This is the in-season tournament championship game. It don't even count.
It really don't count. But we gonna make it. We gonna make it last and make it feel like it counts. For some,
you see what I'm saying?
And we still gonna get a trophy at the end of the. You know what I mean?
You did. Shout out to that boy A-Rod, man. They said that boy A-Rod used to have the package waiting. And the package.
No, that boy Derek Jeter.
Oh no, that was Jeter. Okay, that was
that boy Derek Jeter. You talking about that boy Jeter?
My fault, A-Rod. I ain't mean to put that smut on your name. Let me go to the man.
Oh no, we know about A-Rod too though. We know about A-Rod. A-Rod, man, what?
J-Lo. A-Rod had J-Lo.
Yeah, he had. I wasn't gonna put no names.
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Who ain't had J-Lo? Who ain't had it?
Not you.
That's what they gonna say in the comments.
Jesus Christ, man! How you go? Bro, how many has it? Like,
like,
okay, let's see here. Okay, if you want to publicly do this,
I
don't do this. I don't do this. How many people has she publicly,
You know? How many people she publicly been with?
Yeah.
Like motherfucking like 8 to 10 motherfuckers.
That's an average. That's an average.
And we talking about how many times has she been married to a motherfucker?
Bro, but she's been.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Like since she was 18, numero uno.
Like, you can follow her relationship chronological.
Give a fuck about marriage the way that we give a fuck about marriage.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, that's still a person, and it's like, hey, they gonna have. That's not like that's an exception.
Nah, I ain't gonna
people
lie,
in real life that probably have more than that. So how we gonna sit here and be like, who ain't?
I'm gonna say it.
She got married and divorced within 3 months.
Who?
What?
Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner. They got married.
And that's Kevin Gates' fault. That's Kevin Gates' fault.
I'm out the loop.
Really? That's your fault. I don't even know where Brittany Renner from.
I think she from clearly American.
I know she plays soccer at Jackson
She's
State.
from Florida, I think.
Yeah, I'm about to say track or football.
I'm thinking maybe Texas or something because Mississippi.
No, not like where she's
Florida
from
or North Carolina.
But I mean, like what is she famous for?
She went viral, like back in the day, doing some viral like little videos and just some of the things she would say, and of course making takes. And then of course the way she looks,
societal takes, I would say,
and who she dated,
and then next it was who she dated. You know what I mean? And so I think first was Uzi.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I ain't know anybody, honestly.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I know J-Lo was married to a couple folks. That's all I'm saying.
She messed with that one. You mess with him, I'm done with
J-Lo an A-lister. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, oh, shit.
J-Lo messed with that one.
Wait.
But really, it is, okay, real quick, though, because really you think about A-listers. Ain't that many A-listers dating, like marrying that much. A lot of A-listers are together and that's it.
Nah, bro, you can't say that. That's just what you see. That's like saying, for example, the face of the league. Like, all right, yeah, the face of the league is the married person, but then you still had those people like AIs that was still like the culture. You see what I'm saying? You still had like Carmelo Anthony. We know all of the cheating scandals in the mix of him having Lala, but still
AI was cheating on his wife too.
Well, then how about this? What's another A-list celebrity then?
What do you like? Ben Affleck is an A-list celebrity that she was married to.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers is an A-list celebrity that she was married to.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm sorry, Aaron Rodriguez.
Yeah, Aaron.
Oh, yeah. A-Rod?
Yeah, Aaron. Yep.
Alex.
That's always good. Yep. He owned what MLB team he owned? He owned he owned the Timberwolves.
He owned the Timberwolves right now.
The NBA team.
He was on the Yankees.
But those are A-list. Those are A-list guys. I don't know the other guys that she was married to.
No. I mean like A-list females. That's what I was trying to figure out.
50 Cent?
No, that's the other lady.
What?
The comedian, white lady. Can't remember her name.
Chelsea Handler?
Something like that.
She is, but
I hate to tell you, I seen that woman walking down the street.
With Diddy?
Huh?
Wasn't she with Diddy? Okay. I know.
Nah.
Yo, welcome back to the FTV.
Why he?
It's your boy Jamaica.
What's up with him?
Melly Bell, aka whatever
you want to call me.
And we are live, but who I got with me?
It's your boy. It's your homie. It's the Bonnet Bandit himself. Your boy Playboy Troy back in the building.
Yes, sir. Burgundy Bonnet. I ain't mad at it.
What's the extra? I got with me tonight? What does this mean? Is that like sign language?
That's so damn federal.
I'm trying to understand.
What?
What does that mean?
I just want to understand what he's doing.
I feel like the hidden context was that a gang sign, sir?
No, it was kind of like if I had a shirt, if I had a shirt with my name on it, like Playboy Troy on it, but I didn't put the shirt on with my name. My bad. It's your boy Playboy Troy. There we go.
Don't just point at your name, like
because I don't even know what corner to point at. Is it this one?
No.
See?
Who else I got with me tonight, man?
Okay, he said I got to do it now. Hold up. There it is. Wait.
No.
It's your boy, Playboy Troy. There it is. Got you. Don't worry. Go ahead. Continue.
Who else I got with me?
It's your boy, Cooley, a.k.a. Fight Mason, and I'm here with the guy with the Heavy Opinionated Podcast.
Who else are you with?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who else are you with?
What else?
Last but certainly not least,
Platinum Pat. What it do? Glad to be in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa, what's up with all them links? What is that?
No, I was doing this.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
The Jalen Brunson?
What's up? That's like, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all doing? You know what I mean?
Is that code? Is that code for something?
It's a Rico incoming. Rico incoming.
Like, crunched the fingers up and did some other things with it, it probably would mean more, but because it's just a piece.
Do you know how to do that?
Nah, I'm not quite particular.
You know how to throw up the set?
Do you know anybody that knows how to do that? All right, I'm done.
Are you banging something?
I'm not. No.
Do you keep something on your right side or your left side?
That's crazy.
And
what color is that bandana?
It is I didn't know that's what we were referring to with the something. Something could be so vague.
Listen here, listen, buddy, you know why we're here.
You know exactly why we're here.
Lucky so.
All right, let's get into it, man. The NBA Finals, it's Tuesday. Game 3 is tomorrow. So far, the series is tied 1-1. Game 1, Halliburton pulled his magic off. Game 2, OKC put them boys back on the plane.
Hey, bro, you talking like you watch the games or something?
Uh-oh.
Pull the call. Don't pull his call too.
Hey, man.
I do my research.
Don't pull his call too.
I do my research. No, here's what happened.
You a hater. I ain't gonna lie to us so we can talk.
Let him get the intro in.
Ain't it, man? You say you want to talk.
You talking about sorry ass. Talk about sorry.
Oh, no, it is sorry. It is sorry. Just because I know the facts don't mean that it's not sorry. The facts is what happened. I know the facts, in my opinion, and it was sorry.
He ain't backing down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm 10 toes down.
Yeah, he backing down.
10 toes.
10 toes down. Stand down. What's that little Muppet name, bro, from Philly?
Standing on business.
I forgot that name, bro, back in the day.
I think Peanut 229.
Come on, man.
Standing on business.
He said, yeah. He ain't changed what I said.
Bro, they're just stupid, bro.
Looking up at you, videos.
But but I'm saying
it just well, that was my prediction a little bit with OKC. Like, if they gonna win, because going back to the previous series, their wins was blowing them out. They're not a team that's gonna get that last second shot. The Pacers, you take it down to the last couple minutes. This is just my observation. The Pacers is gonna win that game if it's within close range in the last couple minutes. But if it's over, that's how OKC win. It's just blowing you out by a dub.
I mean, OKC has the better team than majority of the league, and that's why I would say that. If they're in a close game, then it is favoring probably their opponent more than likely.
That's weird.
Because I mean, if you think about it, like, because that means that other team has been playing really well, or y'all have been playing really bad. You know what I mean? So that's why y'all are in the mix right now. But OKC, in my opinion, like you're saying, you know, they got the talent to blow every team out. It's just maybe sometimes it gets boring, you know, or something. Like, I don't know, because I do agree. Like, I mean, well, hell, they were up 15 with 9 minutes left to go, and then they was up like 9 points with like 6 minutes or 5 minutes left to go. And I mean, like, I want to say statistically, it was like a 80 or 90% like teams will win this game. So I mean, this shit was a anomaly, but shout out to that boy Tyrese. You know what I mean? And then I think game 2, I feel like the Pacers just felt like they did their job, and then they went back home. You know what I mean? And they was just like, all right, bro, we're gonna come out here, we're gonna play. If we get a lead, we get a lead. If we don't, we're not gonna tire ourselves out for game 3.
Yeah, makes
sense.
You
got something? You got something to say?
Yeah, I think both teams got good coaching, good depth at their bench, and I think OKC got the best player on the court with SGA, and I just think he gonna show up. I think in game one, the strategy with the Pacers was, we all know SGA, he's the MVP, he gonna get his. There ain't really nothing you can do about that. So let him eat and make everybody else beat us. Like, take open shots, we gonna give them open shot versus we gonna double and make it hard for SGA, put all the attention on him, not make it hard because they didn't stop him, but put all the attention on him. So in the first game, God didn't hit shot for OKC, as far as like the guys who needed to, like Chet needed to step up. And then game two, you saw the supporting cast for OKC. They actually showed up, and they was able to maintain their lead throughout the whole game for that game too. So that's what I saw.
I would say, if you talk to me off this podcast, I've been saying it this whole entire series, really beginning the series from game one into now. This whole series is going to be based off of the third quarter, really, because OKC is a third quarter team. That's where majority of blowouts and everything is really happening, is during the third quarter. And Indiana Pacers is a fourth quarter team. So literally, if you haven't noticed, third quarter, OKC is going to usually win those, and then Indiana Pacers is going to win that fourth quarter if it gets close.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But every game, the team that's going to win the third quarter is going to win the game. So game one, Indiana beat OKC in the third quarter. So guess who won? Indiana. OKC beats Indiana in the third quarter of the second game. OKC wins. That's going to be the tape of this whole entire series, because that's just OKC. They're looking to literally beat you till you submit. Indiana, all they're doing is, we're gonna hang around. Like Mel said, we're gonna hang around until the fourth quarter. If we could stay in this game and keep this thing within really 15 going into the last 5 minutes of this game, or we could steal this game. They could keep putting up points. They know they can keep scoring at will. So you have to match that energy the whole entire time in the fourth quarter. Because literally, like I sent the image that ESPN posted, OKC led the whole entire game until the last 0.3 seconds of the game, where Indiana wins it.
It was like 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and OKC was up like either 18 or 16 points.
Yeah.
And I was watching it in the lobby at my job, and everybody was saying like, "Oh, the game over, it's done, it's over." I'm like, "Nope, this game is not over."
I'm sitting there.
If OKC is leading less with a 20-point lead or less, Indiana, they in striking distance.
I was sitting there looked at the box score when I was at the gym last week of game one, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, I think this is the starting of the fourth quarter. I think Indiana won 33-30 at that point at the box score. Not on the actual score, but it was 33-30 in the box score for the third quarter. And I was like, damn, that's usually when OKC makes their run. But if you're telling me Indiana can make that run too, oh yeah, OKC gonna get this game up.
Yeah,
like you said, Mel, they're used to blowing teams out. When a team is so used to blowing teams out, they never get a chance to actually practice games where they're close. They don't have the experience to be, oh snap, we coming to the end of the game. That's why I like the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, he's the fourth quarter. He's literally missed the fourth quarter because that's his time. When you have that experience of constantly doing that all the time, you get used to it.
It's your calling card.
It's your calling card. Indiana, their calling card is, hey, we know we could get this bucket at the end. Yeah, majority of the time this whole entire playoffs has been coming from Halliburton, but they have their supporting cast is known to do that.
They got guys that could give you a bucket when you need.
Nesmith.
Nimrod.
I mean, they got a nice 10, 11 on that squad. They got a whole 10.
They got
12, 11.
OKC is facing a team that can actually compete with them, because OKC is like that. They're deep like that.
And that's why I say this is going to be a great series.
Lee Shepard.
Basketball. Like
they got going to 6.
I got 10 and 10. But
I got 7.
I think it could go 6 or 7 because so next game we're gonna see coaching again. First game, Rick Carlisle
adjustments.
That's what one thing I want to put out there. Yep. Go ahead, Pat. My bad.
He came out and he did a small ball lineup. You know what I mean? With putting Pascal, putting Turner at the 5, and then having Obi, having Naismith, and just having these different kind of. He would either have like Thomas Bryant and Pascal, or Obi and Miles Turner. He wasn't going with Siakam.
You know why he did that, Pat?
Because that gives
he adjusted off of OKC.
No, he set the adjustment. OKC.
He set the adjustment?
Yeah, he did.
Was dumb, and they played to that adjustment.
Hold on, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry, I just want clarification. Cause I thought he put an Obi Toppin, cause OKC went small ball because they took out Hawkinson and Chet and them boys.
Are you talking about game 1?
I'm talking about game 1.
Game 1, okay. Yeah.
Game 1, he went Obi them because I felt like it was because of time and also fouls. But Obi came in quick, and then they went ahead and just went to that small ball lineup. But the thing is, that's what I felt like kept them in the game, and it played out differently. But OKC in game 2, they didn't play to that. They played to the lineup that they won all of their games off of and played to their strength. Yeah. That's what it's going to be. But to the point of Rick Carlisle being a great coach, he understands I got to win 4 games. And I got to trick you out of your system and get you to
I got to steal a couple games here and there.
Steal a game like this. Now we going back home. Oh, we got the crowd behind us too. All right, y'all, we got to come and give them this look. They haven't seen this look all year. And we got to do this. Now, on OKC side, I'm intrigued to see how the young boys continue to be dominant, but I do want to see them win a close game.
I just hope for OKC that game 1 don't come back to bite you in the long run, because they was not supposed to win that game, bro. You had that game.
The advantage right now.
That game was supposed to be done with.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I think Pat kind of hit on it, but you got to give credit. Yeah, you give credit to Rick Carlisle. He's been there before. He knows what's going on. But I got to give credit to OKC's coach too, because one thing I've noticed about them, even if they do lose a game, they're going to come back with adjustments. They're not coming back with the same game plan. They're going to switch it up. He's adjusting. He doesn't adjust like the veteran coaches that we know, like Rick, Spo. Like
not on the fly.
No, he's not on the fly doing changes. He's doing changes the game after because he noticed something.
He going in and looking at film.
Yeah, he's going back to go look at the game. He ain't about to be like, okay, we're going to do this. We ain't going to stick to the same thing. So I think right now, going into game 3, heading into Indiana, key points that OKC has to do is you can't let the crowd get into it. Can't let the crowd really get into this game. If you're going to come out, you're going to have to punch them in the mouth early. And then also, once you punch them in the mouth early, you have to slow the game down. You have to be articulate about what you're going to do, because that's what Indiana wants. They want a fast-paced game because they're known to run. So guess what?
They want points and bunches.
They want points and bunches.
It's a lot of mistakes in fast-paced ball, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of mistakes, and that's the thing. OKC has to understand you cannot get into a fast-paced game with Indiana in Indiana. That's where everything just starts to fucking.
And in game 1,
we don't see them multiple times, but every team that's played in Indiana this series is always trying to play that fast-paced game with them. And every time they do that in Indiana,
they always lose, bro.
Now, I'm gonna say this.
OKC's trying to play like that with them boys in game 1 and lost, bro.
But what makes it tough on the Pacers is like the Pacers forces you to play that way because they picking you up 94 feet and they pick you up with what's his Naismith.
Mm-hmm. That's why I give them, because Indiana has a full court defense press basically going on, but OKC press is in the half court, so they're making you play a half court game.
Oh my goodness! Like, all right, it was a play. I'm so glad you said that. They literally got what they wanted and forced Chet to bring the ball up. Miles Turner went and backpedaled to the 3-point line. Why? Meet them at the half court.
Yeah, you got it. But again, hold up. I have to say this. You can't, for Miles Turner point,
you gotta
see why he backed up to the 3-point line. But if it was me, I'm having him back up, not to the 3-point line. I want him to split the difference between half court and the 3-point line. Because if you have him meet him at half court, Chet could definitely blow by him. But if you meet him halfway at that halfway point between three and half court, guess what? I still have my my guards could already be back by this point. I could at least slow down Chet, and they could either steal the ball from Chet from behind, or we already could get back on defense, and I know he can't blow past me. That's what I'm thinking.
Really like coming down, blowing past Miles Turner, him. Like if you make him turn, just make him turn. Like make him put the ball like over to the other hand and make him try to come back to his dominant. Something. He's gonna pick that shit up and try and look for somebody to pass this shit to after that.
He's not doing that many moves. He has the handles, but he ain't doing that many moves.
He got a bag.
Nah, he ain't going.
He ain't got a crazy bag, but he got a bag more than the majority of the centers.
He got a beat.
He has a very KD bag.
Yeah.
KD goes to his spots, and Chet's the same way. He goes to his spots.
That's what I'm saying. When you compare his bag to other bigs, he probably have a deeper bag than everybody else.
Gotcha.
But when you compare him to like regular, like actual hoopers and guards and stuff like
that's what pisses me off about him, bro. Like you gotta be a fucking 5 sometimes.
Yeah,
I like, bro. You're not a 3.
Yeah.
You gotta play bigger. You gotta play bigger than what you playing, dog. Right?
I love that he can shoot threes, but he shoots them motherfuckers at the wrong time every time. He don't shoot them in rhythm. He shoot them because I'm wide open. I'm gonna just jack it up. Shoot it in rhythm, bro. You ain't even giving your chance to be in rhythm.
Close out coming, blow by. It's no one.
Yeah, get you a couple easy ones.
Go.
You gotta shoot that boy in rhythm. The flow of the game.
That is crazy.
And sometimes when you shoot though, it kind of stops OKC momentum. I'm talking about they're going like a 12, 15 run.
Him and Shea both do the same thing.
Then they shoot them threes. Then Shea do the same thing. Then you gonna watch them go like 2-3 minutes with no points.
J-Dub,
yeah.
J-Dub think,
he don't do as much.
My shot not falling. Let me go to the basket. Turnover. My shot not falling. Let me go try and do this stupid ass layup.
He does that, but I'd rather a guy be aggressive getting to the basket than a guy chucking up a three, unnecessary three. Because you've learned this when you play basketball. A long shot means a long rebound. So guess what?
Right into Indiana hand.
Indiana is looking to go already. So if you already turn the ball over and the rebound come out to the free throw line, guess what? If Indiana gets a rebound by free throw line, there's somebody already leaking back at the 3-point line on the other side.
Man, they taking a ball out and somebody leaking back. It don't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
they're already leaking. So, but NBA players have a tendency of when the ball gets shot, everybody's just standing.
Yeah, they just standing looking at the ball.
So literally, we saw that with the Indiana-New York situation. When New York shoots the ball, they miss. Indiana's already leaking. New York just standing there looking. Like,
one thing I say though, I feel like both teams understand the moment.
Yeah,
we're seeing a lot of them fundamentals. I'm seeing box outs. I'm seeing dive on the ground. I'm seeing and I'm loving. Excuse me, I'm loving that the refs is allowing them to play.
Right.
Getting physical, getting to it.
I said,
it's been some good basketball.
From the beginning of this series, like I said from the beginning of the series, y'all could talk about ratings. You could talk about what teams you don't want to see. If you are a hooper or if you love basketball all in general, this is a series you want to watch because it's actual basketball. They're boxing out.
And I know we're gonna get
everything matters. Every shot matters. Every defensive possession matters. Everything just matters. Timeouts.
It feels intense.
You're not seeing bullshit where everybody's doing this. Everybody want to challenge every call.
Slowing the game down. It's like, they playing.
Williams like, don't challenge. Hold our challenge.
Hold the challenge.
Yep.
If you're going to challenge something that's going to be like, oh, shit, Shea got 5 fouls. Or Shea's at 4.
Like this is a game-changing decision.
He's got 2 or 3. He's got 2 going into the second quarter. He's got 3 going into the second quarter or going into the second half, 4 going into the halftime. Critical moments.
Critical moments, bro. Don't sit there and and sit there and call it. I hate a motherfucker that call a challenge on the out of bounds, bro. Just move on.
Get it back.
Especially if it's out of bounds. If it's a bad out of bounds call in the first quarter, and you talking about challenge that, bro.
And with that,
you tell me this one out of bounds going to affect the game now?
It's gonna balance out in the long run. So many things be happening.
So much stuff, and I'm just saying this from a person. I'm saying this from a standpoint of because I referee basketball. When a referee fucks up on one side, he's bound to make the same call of help the shit out, even the shit out on the other side. So if I call out of bounds and it was a wrong call, shit, my bad. Guess what? When we come down to the other side and I say it's out of bounds on them, I'm gonna say boom, it's y'all ball. Because I called it wrong on this side, I'm gonna call it wrong on this side. Or if I called it out of bounds here, fuck it, it's a foul down here, a reaching foul. Just to stop the ball, because guess what? I fucked up on one side. So I gotta even it out. You just have to, because that's just the rule. That's just how when the game is going, the game is going. So don't sit there when the ball is out of bounds. Don't be like, challenge. Bro, it's still the first quarter.
I do want to point this out.
We're not challenging shit in the first quarter.
I'm not challenging shit in the first quarter, bro. Especially when the game when you getting blown out and you want me to challenge right now, bro. You're the reason you're my starting lineup. A starting lineup is to be able to maintain at least either get me a lead or let's maintain this game because it's gonna be back and forth, it's gonna be back and forth. Mm-hmm. But I need you to be able to maintain this game or take lead until I can put my bench in to give you time to rest. And then my bench main job is only to maintain the lead or to just keep us in this game for my starters to get back in and take the game away. That's what I'm doing. So if the game starts up in the first quarter, in the first couple of minutes, and we get blown out by 10, bro, nigga, you better figure it out right now. Y'all got to figure it out. You have to. Or I'm pulling you right now. Because at this point, this game gonna slip away from us quick. And you arguing with the referees, you looking for a challenge. Bro, you're giving this game away instantly in the first quarter if that happens. Every time you see a team that start arguing with the refs,
they probably gonna lose that game.
That's you already know they're about to lose. No disrespect to the Lakers. That was the prime reason the Lakers always lost. That was their main thing, was complaining to the refs, doing all the mess. So you just gotta.
Another team that used to do that a lot. I think. Recently, I like Phoenix Suns when they had like Chris Paul and them boys.
Yeah,
they did a lot of complaining.
They did a lot of complaining.
That was my one critique about Chris Paul, man. I couldn't stand that. He was always arguing.
That boy cried.
How you gonna flop all the time and cry to the refs? You can't do.
You can't have it both ways.
For him, you gotta understand. He know all the rules. He one of those players. I know all the rules. I know the technicalities of this shit. So I'm gonna do this. But it's like, bro.
Yeah,
you can't.
And the guys that's calling for a challenge, I think sometimes it's just an instant defense mechanism of like they're not even thinking about the moment of the game. They're just instantly like, "No, that wasn't me. Review it." And then it's like, bro,
it'd be a motion.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
A lot of times, it's like when it's like shoot for it. Bro,
It's an instant.
And I'm the type. I'm like this when we play picker. I'm like, bro, y'all got the last call.
I'm like, bro, we gave you the last call, bro. Come on,
like, come on. Let's
see. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that. As a coach, I do not like that. When I heard like how you saying like, oh well, I gave him this call. I'm getting no.
Yeah,
let's call it fair every time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can say that, but then that's like if your player did a dirty slide. If your player did a slide tackle and it was on that line of damn, that could have been a foul. That could have been this way. Either A, I'm gonna be like, all right, bro, that's out of bounds. Boom, we're just gonna go from there. Or B, I'm gonna be like, damn, all right, bro, I gotta talk to you real quick, give you a card. Guess what? If it comes on the other side, if the other side and someone else does that. The situation is either damn, I just gave him a card for something that was low key lighter than that. I gotta give you a yellow card.
Then you shouldn't have did that.
Now I gotta give you a yellow card too.
If that first one wasn't worthy of a card, you shouldn't have did that.
It's based on the situation always. It's always situation. You try to call it.
I can understand it.
You can sit there and call a game.
I just hate to hear that. like as a coach, like, oh, I'm gonna equal it out. It's like, don't equal it out. Call it equal every time. Don't equal it out just because of a past mistake that you made. Don't make my mistake right here. Because there's been times where, you know, that's why I love soccer sometimes, where it's like, oh, you have advantage, which I wish basketball would do that sometimes. Like, I feel like if basketball did that, because I know you guys have intentional fouls, so I feel like maybe like in the last 2 minutes, you don't do the advantage rule, like the last 2 minutes of a quarter, so that way, because you know a team's trying to foul and stop the clock.
Right.
If a team, you know how like sometimes you guys will foul a guy to stop the fast break.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like in soccer, it's like
you can't do that.
Well, no, but I'm talking no. I'm talking like if the foul's at half court or something. I know you're talking about like
you can't do it there either. You can't.
Do they stop the play?
You're talking. Oh, well. Pat,
no, that's what I'm saying. You don't stop the play.
Pat, what you're talking about?
No, I'm saying you don't do that at all. You don't stop the play. Yeah, they don't call the foul at all. They'll sit there. They'll hold their hand. Like, let's just say you try to slide tackle me and like you hit my ankle, but I recover enough to where I'm still going forward. It's called advantage. I'm still going to goal. Because it's like, if you stop that, now that means I got to bring all my players back here. I got a free kick. Yeah, that's great. I get a free kick. But if he would have kept running, he low-key would have scored. So it's like, don't stop the play like that. You know what I'm saying? I love advantage. And that happens all the time.
In the context of basketball, we put you at the free throw line.
Yeah, but that's different. Well,
no, Pat.
You get the same with soccer. You get a free kick.
What you're saying works for soccer, because if you do that on basketball, say I do wrap you up and I don't get the call. What is my next move?
No. What they do is if let's just say I do get the somebody fouls me and I keep going, but I lose possession within like the next 5 or 6 seconds, they'll be like, all right, that was a foul back there. We're gonna take it back. Like, we got to give you that. I don't know how basketball would do it in terms of time, but it's more like that. It's like you have advantage. Okay. So if you go and score right now, hold on, let me finish.
It makes sense because at a point, I get what you're saying. Go ahead, Bell. Go ahead.
I'm like, let me finish. At least explain it. I know you understand it, but let me just explain it. Let me just finish. All right. So if I get the foul, someone's calling the foul, but they still see that I have possession of the ball. I'm in a good scoring position. They're gonna let the play go. But if in a couple of seconds I lose possession, they'll call it back and they'll say, "Hey, no, that was a foul. We got to do that." But the ref puts their hand up to let you know, "Hey, this is an advantage foul." So just so everybody knows that is a foul right there. So if he loses the ball in a second, they're gonna get a free kick. So if, let's just say I do continue, and then maybe I make a pass or two and I continue my possession, they'll just take it away. It just waves off. Because it's not like you can just hold that advantage forever. But it's like after a while, it's like, all right, that's gonna go away.
So it gives you an opportunity for a goal.
So if you want that foul kick, you stop the ball. You say, nope, I want my foul kick. You know, you just kind of, or you kick it out of bounds, or you just kind of lose possession to where you say, no, I did want that free kick. But if you're looking at it like, no, I got advantage. It's 1v1 now. Let's just go to goal. Let's just at least take the risk basically of trying to get this. So I'm not saying basketball should, but I was just saying that in terms of calls and reffing and stuff like that, that's just something that I thought
then that's what I was saying. They basically have that thing when you're going to the basket and then you get fouled and it's a score, and they don't stop you because it's like, oh, it's a continuation foul.
Yeah. I'm referring to more like
also
my bad.
If you're going, say you're at half court and they foul you, and that causes you to lose possession, that's the foul right there. They've done is those calls are there. They just
no, but I'm saying like if you're at half court, I'm saying like if you're at half court and you do get fouled and then you continue to go, like you're saying like it's like they don't call it yet because it's like if I foul you at half court, they stop the play. You know what I'm saying? But if I foul you at half court and they let you continue all the way to go to the basket.
Personally, I would rather ours because they stop the play and you get a shot and you get the ball back. In your scenario, it continues, and if I score, they get the ball. And then if I stop and I free kick and I miss, then we start playing again. We don't get the ball back. See what I'm saying?
Well, you know, soccer, the possession, it changes quicker.
But that's what I was saying. So literally, you have moments where what happens is if you say somebody is dribbling the ball and they do foul at half court, and the referee don't call nothing, he just continue on until you lose possession, wherever. What happens next? The following thing is gonna happen is we're going from I just grabbed your waist to motherfucker. Now I'm about to tackle you, or it's gonna be an aggressive foul because now I got to start the ball.
Exactly.
I think the difference.
Like,
I think the difference also
do the
with
foul.
Pat, yeah, I think it's also different because with Pat, you get the opportunity to score. With the foul, you automatically get a chance to score. With soccer, you don't always have that. So whether the foul's called or the foul's not, that doesn't guarantee that I'm going to score. And I think that's the difference in it. Yeah. That's just the difference because of the game. Because you guys put 80 points, we put up 3. Like you don't see it.
I'm about to say you look at it because really, I want to say just an NBA rule. To be honest with you, that does that more the take foul part because certain people end up adapting those NBA rules, but I'm pretty sure high school wise, if you foul, I just stopped the ball. That's all I did, and now you got to inbound the ball unless you're in the bonus. Unless we're in the bonus, and then we go.
Then you get one and one.
Yeah, you get the 1-1. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They bonuses is earlier though. They get the 1-1, and then we go into the double bonus. Versus
then we go to double bonus.
The NBA is just a straight bonus.
Yeah, because you get the bonus, you get the bonus, and you get the 1-1. And like you said, yeah, you go double bonus. Now you're getting 2 shots, but it really you only get the ball. You only get the chance to get the ball from after shooting free throws if it's a tech, really.
Fuck, I got crazy.
And well, really nowadays they don't do the 1-1 no more. They just do the automatic 2.
Yeah, in the NBA now. Or are you talking about in
high school? High school, you just do automatic 2, and then you get the ball back.
Yeah,
but I think it's always that iffy that gray area because if you do look at certain sports, if you try to compare the certain rules, some of them will translate, but some of them just be missing. Because then you look at you look at it like the foul part. If that continuation rule, a lot of motherfuckers don't know when it doesn't count as a continuation. So if I grab you at the 3-point line, and you still take another dribble and 2 steps after I already fouled you, like brother, I mean, is that really continuation? Like, but you wasn't even nowhere near shooting motion, so it's just that little section.
Game 3 and 4. How y'all feeling about it? Who y'all got for 3 and 4?
I think it's on split.
Same. Which one gets the win first? I think Indiana gets the first one.
I think Indiana get this one, and then I think OKC still won.
Yeah, I think Indiana then OKC.
Yeah, and that's crazy because if you line that up, OKC they go back home in Game 5, 2-2. I think they win that one. Then they go to Indiana and win in Indiana, which I hate that. I hate when that's the one thing I hate about like series sometimes when the team wins and it's not on their home or an alternative.
Makes it better.
Not alternate.
Makes it better.
I guess for a basketball standpoint, but I like to see like the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I hate when they have to pan to like the crowd that's not at the game and it's just back at the city.
Love that.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just a basketball thing.
I got OKC going straight sweep out 3 of them. 3
for the rest of it. Oh, so that's it. So they win it at 5. They win it at home.
Oh, you sound like Twitter.
Hey, we'll see.
What Twitter saying? Twitter saying OKC gonna go 3-0.
Y'all got anything else? Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers, Nick Chubb to the Texans.
Hey man, shout out Nick Chubb, man. Shout out Nick Chubb.
That fall off.
Yeah.
I'm glad you still could get some money out of here.
Huh?
Who was they running? Nick Chubb already?
Mixon.
It was Mixon. So where
Chubb? I think he's still there.
He's still there.
Yeah, let me do my Googles.
Ain't they got Singleton too?
Yep.
I know they got Dameon Pierce. Shout out to the Gators. I know they got Dameon Pierce still on the roster, I think.
His old self.
Like, damn, that shit crazy. But
that's for real.
Why they shipped him out from the Browns? Like, what they got? Scatterboo?
No, they didn't want. No, Scatterboo going to shout out to Arizona State. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in New York. Who the fuck?
Hey, that boy Scatterboo. That boy was born in
I forgot how to do it. But
throwing up gang signs, huh?
No, I was throwing up the Arizona State thing. I forgot.
I don't know about that.
It's football season. It's been a while.
He's throwing up on solicited fingers.
Oh, that's funny. But
he's throwing up gang affiliation.
What was it? No, Scatterboo went to the Giants. He went in like the 4th or 5th round.
But who is they? So who is they running back? The Browns.
The Browns? The dude out of Ohio State. What's his name? Is it It's either Travion Henderson or the other dude?
The other dude.
Junkins. I don't know
he
which
got
one.
The half blonde, half black
dreadlocks. The Patriots drafted Travion Henderson.
Okay.
I think they did because when they picked him up, I said that's a good pick for them.
Yeah, he gives off the same vibe as what's the guy?
He a New England running back.
What's the guy y'all have had for a while? That running back.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Stevenson and Henderson, they're kind of power back type of guys, you know.
Yeah.
Junkins is kind of like a Jahmyr Gibbs type of player. So
grind them yards out, grind them Gibbs.
So yeah, I think that's a different move.
Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers though.
Rodgers to the Steelers ain't shit about to happen.
Lateral move.
Speaking of the Patriots, I'm glad
it's gonna be a lateral record.
I'm glad we
losing record for Tomlin, but it's gonna be lateral. It's given 9-8.
Yeah. It's giving 8.
Maybe 10-7. Maybe 10-7. But you don't win the.
Who they got?
But at the end of the day, 10-7, but you don't win the division and you don't get the
8-9. They lost their running back and their wide receiver. They only have DK.
Oh, they got
DK. Yeah, they do.
They got DK.
They lost.
They got
where
Austin.
Did he go? I forgot.
He went to the Chargers.
Okay, the Chargers.
Yeah.
And that's when they gave
they lost Pickens.
Pickens to
the
Cowboys.
All right.
The boy.
So I was at practice a few days ago. One of the last practices of the season. One of my players' parents, he got a Dallas Cowboys shirt. You know, I got my Eagles water. I'm trolling him a little bit. Then he like, oh man, we good, man. We just got Pickens. I said, he said, yeah, man, we're good. He's so confident. I'm like, the delusion. This man is 40 years old. Still delusional.
Hold up, Pickens ain't bad now. Pickens ain't bad.
No. He said it. No, he said it like they are going to contend with the Eagles this year. And I'm not trying to. And I'm not.
Oh, why you doing that?
Take the bias.
Y'all some bullies. Y'all bullies, bro.
They might contend with the Eagles. The Eagles ain't coming back fully strapped with everybody. Y'all
it's we. Nah, Pat, it's we. You still got your gear, ain't it?
You a bully, bro. Why he a bully?
How you gonna say they? It's we.
Hey,
he a fan.
Oh, sweet.
Jamel, they won a Super Bowl. Ever since they won that Super Bowl,
no, Cooley. I've been humble. No, I've been humble. Maybe not the other fans. I've been humble about my Eagles. Now I'm starting to be like, you know what? Yeah. We like.
Go ahead. You popular. Now you
running it back. Running it back.
Can we, nigga? You might need to go run back the episode then and go rewatch the 10-minute monologue you gave as for why you felt like it was.
Bro, you did a 10-minute monologue just to switch teams.
Everybody get a monologue, but Frank.
He had a whole episode.
Everybody get a monologue, but Frank.
He did a 10-minute monologue to switch back to a lateral team.
Frank had a 10-minute monologue last week about how we attack the Hawks all the time. Like
I did.
He went to crashing out over something that didn't even make sense.
I don't even want to know.
No, all I said was
we don't want to. We know, man. We know. Don't get them started.
All I'm saying, man.
Here we go.
We went to the finals, conference finals one time. Y'all don't show us no
love. No, man. I don't know about Aaron Rodgers, man. That's not going.
Nah, they ain't got no pieces over there. And I mean, even
their defense is good now.
Defense is solid.
Who's the running back?
It's great.
Who's the running back?
I see. They'll break even.
I think they still got the same running back they had as the backup to Najee, which he was straight, but that's it.
Okay, I gotta put it out there because he from the Bay Area too, anyway. But Najee was cool. He literally had one great season last.
He kind of falling off. I ain't gonna lie. Let's talk about it.
He literally had one great.
His best season was like his second or third season.
He had that one good season.
He literally had one good season. Now everybody like, man, Najee here, and I've been supporting him the whole time. But I'm like, bro, Najee ain't been having no great season.
I kept looking at him.
Why you hating on your boy?
He cool.
Why you hating on your boy?
Us Najee's got to stick together, but goddamn, we got to tell each other the truth too.
That bad though.
Hold Najee's accountable.
We got to hold Najee's accountable. I talk about that in the next Najee meeting.
HNA.
At the next Najee meeting, we're gonna talk about
it. At the next Najee coalition.
Yeah, when we talk about it. When all the Najees get together.
The Najee summit.
Yeah, we all get together and we talk about
Najee Khan.
That sounds awful.
Najee Khan 2025.
Coming to your nearest hotel convention center. Don't worry.
That's a wrestling event.
Oh god.
Don't worry. We gonna be catered by Firehouse Subs. That's all we can get. Sorry.
Cold cut
That's all we
cold cut
right now.
Cold cuts. That's all we got. Sorry.
Cold cut.
Cold cuts and maize.
Hey man. Hey, Najee Robinson.
No drinks. No beverages.
He come up there.
They got water. They got the mini water bottles.
So Jalen,
the office.
I'm just saying, Najee Robinson be coming up in there and he be asking for meatball marineras, and we ain't got that. We only got cold
We
cuts.
just ran out.
Jalen Warren.
Yeah.
Where did he go? That sounds familiar.
He was a backup to Najee last year. So I mean he was already on the team, but that's what I'm saying, man. I don't really feel
they gonna be all right.
Man, JJ Watt ain't going to training camp, bro. I don't know.
Oh, I remember him. Yeah. Okay.
They'll be all right.
It's looking spooky for them.
I don't think they
All right, let's think about
I
it.
say,
Real
I say
quick.
10.
They should've drafted your boy.
I say 10 and 7.
Your boy.
But since they're in the division with Baltimore and Cincinnati,
Why they
they
ain't
don't
picked
get
up
the
your
ball.
Baltimore's probably gonna do good. Of course, they're probably gonna lead. They're gonna probably win the division. Cincinnati. That's always the questionable one.
I say they
Cincinnati
go 11,
always.
I say they go 11-6.
Cincinnati always start
I
off
kinda
hot
like
and
Cincinnati.
they get colder than a motherfucker in the middle.
They go one game above Pittsburgh, because you know that the NFC North always goes down to them last couple weeks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I think Baltimore will have it on lock, but then Pittsburgh and Cincinnati will be fighting for that wild card.
All right, then how about this? Do you think Pittsburgh gonna win double digits in wins?
Yeah, I think they'll go 10-7, but I don't think because you can go 10-7 and miss the playoffs.
I don't
sometimes,
think so.
Just based off of seeding in your division.
It's gonna be between.
I gotta look at the schedule.
Baltimore.
They might. They play Cleveland twice a year, so yeah, they might go 10.
That's funny.
They got the Falcons on their schedule.
Oh yeah, they definitely beat us last year.
That's a soft spot, Pat. Why you doing
that?
They
beat us last year.
That's a soft spot.
First game of the year. Let's talk about it. I know the facts.
Oh, okay. Y'all want to see the schedule?
Yeah, share the screen, man.
All right, bet.
Let the people see.
I can't talk about Patrick's team. I don't know who his team is. He got a different team every season.
Where is it? Oh, there.
You know who my team is.
No, I don't. I don't know who your team is.
All right, here we go. Oh, this is preseason. So the first game is against the Jets. I forgot that is going to be poetic. That is hilarious. They should have made this a primetime game, but also it is the Jets. So I can
my nigga, just go through the things right now.
Hey man, relax.
Relax.
You got a hot date?
Don't talk to me like that.
Christ. All right. Seahawks, Patriots. You know what? No, go through it yourself.
Oh, now you mad.
I'm tired, bro.
No.
I'm fed up.
You said just go through the games. I'm just naming off the teams.
They got the Jets. They got the Seahawks.
Niggas
can't. Okay. Got the Vikings.
Oh, they got the
and they play the Packers. They play both his former teams.
Oh, they'd be all right. They actually ain't got that tough of a schedule.
Okay, see them last two games. See, they don't have to play the Bengals late. I felt like that would have been.
Oh, they play the Bills though. That's gonna be an L.
Oh yeah, that's an L. That's an L. That's a dub. That's an L. That's a dub. That's an L. So let's see. 1 L, 2 L. They'll probably split. Let me stop. Let me not.
How about I say? I can see like 5 games
split with the Ravens because Lamar doesn't have the best record against the Steelers either. So
yeah, low key they got his number.
That's 2 L's.
And he low key he probably won't even play that January 4th game, that last game.
3 L's. 4 L's. I feel like he'll lose against the Packers.
Yeah, the Packers.
He'll split with Cincinnati, so I'm not gonna count that as an L. I already said 4. I think that's 5. That's
what's some respect on the page.
Nah, they for sure beating the Patriots.
I think they'll lose to the Seahawks.
Bam.
So that's low key only 6.
I feel like they're gonna beat the
Seahawks. Before we continue all the schedule, we doing fantasy football or what?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We got time. We got like 2 months.
Oh yeah,
hey, man, that your boy ain't in the league this time.
NFL ain't till September 7th.
I ain't.
we get banned.
Y'all still need this?
I'm banning that psychopath out of here. No, you go ahead and take it out. Yeah, I'm banning his boy out.
He picked up.
No,
everybody.
hey, we could just do a four person league.
I'm voting him out.
We gotta put a limit on transactions.
Unless y'all want to add some more people. I don't know. We only got 4.
I want to add more people. Shit makes it more fun.
Yeah,
have more people. Just put a limit.
Nobody wanted to join.
Huh?
Nobody wanted to join. We gotta get some more people, man.
He's got X people.
We always only had like 2 or 3.
Put the old head. Put the old heads up in there. Everybody dad joined the league.
You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
That shit.
You don't want to see
Who
that.
Won the league last year?
Why are we doing this?
Frank Boy.
Oh yeah, his boy, yeah.
That's
why I don't help when you got somebody that don't even be on the show winning. It's like, oh god, we gotta lock in.
I hope we see this too. That crazy. He out here picking people up literally 2 minutes after they get dropped. It's crazy.
Oh, well, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad. He ain't got no job. I'm just playing. Sorry, bro. I had to.
He definitely got 2 jobs.
I was saying,
he got most.
He got too much. He's got 2 jobs. He still got free time to be picking up free agents.
He got notifications on. That man got the notifications on.
Well, he dedicated. Doge. I'm calling Doge on his ass.
He woes. No, he woes. That boy on it.
He
giving you the woes.
Yeah, motherfucking. That's
giving you the blues.
That motherfucker ain't efficient enough at work. I need him to be efficient.
Send me your email.
He ain't clocking in. I know he.
Give me 5 things you did last week.
You're not actively employed.
Y'all remember that? That was crazy. Huh? That was crazy. They was asking people, "What did you do last week?"
Get out of here, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Damn. Look at my history. Man, y'all ready to get up out of here?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. It's been good. Appreciate everybody.
Get your out.
Heavily Opinionated Podcast. You know what we do.
Follow us on Instagram.
You dig?
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us
on TikTok.
On YouTube. On TikTok.
Look me up on GOAT. You dig?
What?
Look me up on GOAT.
Watch us on Playback. We should be on them. We should be watching. Hey, Pat, we doing Playback again or what, man?
We got to run the Playback.
Sit on Playback right now. We're going Playback on the NFL. We can't watch the game on there, really. We can watch the game like separate, and then we can just do what we're doing right now and just go live.
You want to go live? You want to do that?
You can.
Ask the people, man. See what they want.
Leave it up to the people.
We can do that on Playback type shit.
We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, or could we go live through here and I stream it through? No.
We can go live on both.
Cool with me. Let's do it. Are we doing that for the game tomorrow? Or you just said only NFL?
No, the game on Friday.
No, the game on tomorrow.
No, they play a game tomorrow.
It's a game tomorrow. Yeah,
when the next one? When game 4? We could do game 4. We don't got to do tomorrow.
Game 4 is Friday.
It's finally 90 degrees here in Detroit tomorrow. I might be on the
water. What's that?
I said it's finally gonna be 90 degrees tomorrow, so I might be on the water.
95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga. Ain't no nigga. Ain't got me.
Hey.
I'm talking. Man, shout out to Xavier Legette. Speaking of Glorilla, shout out to Xavier Legette, man.
Let's go! I don't even know who that is.
We don't even know if that is for real, bro.
Right? That's what the girls be doing on TikTok,
I'm not saying
right?
it's for real or not, but I'm just saying.
Why are you giving shout outs to this, man? We don't even know who the hell
that's
that is.
my distant cousin. He's from Mullins. That's
how about you distant? There's only about 500 people from there.
Who you giving shout outs to?
Xavier Legette. He was in the video with Glorilla.
Man, we not vouching for that country.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Talking.
You just mad because he played for the Panthers.
Eating. Man, we ain't vouching for him.
Mel, you refuse to end this motherfucker live. That's all right, though. We let's talk about some wrestling now. Oh, yeah, now motherfucker.
You over here talking about some Xavier Legette.
Oh, he gonna do that. He gonna do that. It's crazy. Him just crazy.
No, because I ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. I don't want to just be. I would have just be sitting there.
Motherfucker looking like an NPC.
Hey, when y'all was going in deep in basketball, I was like, all right, go upstairs. I was like, go upstairs real quick. I don't have nothing to say. So I was just like,
I'm out.
I ain't about to say here. It just be
We still live?
Yep.
Yeah. Not no more.